Howdy friends, it's Alexa from Hearts Crafts and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Perth, Western Australia. I'm here today to bring you a pop-up card, and in a minute I will show you my little template that I made so you can see what we'll be making. It's just in plain white, but we'll be making it in cardstock today and decorating it, and I will go through all the supplies that we will be using, so, and hopefully some of the measurements. I'm pretty sure I wrote it all down for us. Okay, so one thing we will be using today is our silicone craft mat, and the other thing we're going to be using is our Adoring Design decorative masks. So there's 4 different masks in here, and this is from our holiday catalogue, our mini holiday catalogue. Take these out and I'll just show them all to you. So this one's lovely stripes. This one here, I don't know what you would call it, but it's a cute little design, which is the one we're going to be using today. And then this one here, because this is from our gingerbread suite, it will look like icing when you put it on your cardstock, so that would be fun to play with. And then you've got these beautiful snowflakes as well, which is really cool. So I'm just going to pop these ones back in the bag. Okay, so that's our masks, and I've also used, and I've pre-done some die cutting for you. We're also going to be using our gingerbread dies, and I used the circles and these lovely frilly things to make candy, which you'll see in a minute. And I also used this die here. It's like a border die, and that's very, very cute too. So, and the other die set I used was the window flower box dies, and I actually used the door and the window. And what else did I use? I think that was about it. You'll see in a minute what I'm talking about with these. So these are all of our other bits and pieces. We're going to be using, not our tear tape, our shimmery white embossing paste. I keep this in a Ziploc bag so it stays moist and doesn't dry out, and that works well for me. The other thing we're going to use is our Old Olive re-inker to colour our embossing paste, and of course we've got our glues and adhesives and stuff. So the cardstock I'm going to be using is Old Olive, the Gingerbread and Peppermint Designer Series paper, some crumb cake, bits of crumb cake here, and the craft cardstock out of the Gingerbread and Peppermint suite. And like I said, here's my little dies that I did, some red and green ones, and I will show you how I glued those together. And I used some shimmery crystal effects on that as well. And here are some of my pre-made windows, which I'll show you how to make them in a minute as well. So that's all of our little bits and pieces that we're going to be using. And this is what we're going to be making. So we're going to be making, I hope you can see this, a little gingerbread house. This is just just below 6x6 card, and yeah, it's really, really cute. And I thought, let's make this. I'm actually going to be using this in an album, so my card base that I'll be using will be a lot bigger, but that's okay. I just wanted you to see that you can actually put it into a card size. And I think this might be 5 3/4. It is. It's 5 3/4 square. So there you go. Make a great little Christmas card, hopefully, when we're finished. Okay, so let's get into it all. Now, the first thing I am going to be doing is moving all these bits to the side, move our dies out of the way. I want my mask, move those ones out of the way, and I will need my silicone craft sheet. And also, oh, one other thing I forgot. We're going to need a spatula of sorts. Stampin' Up does sell some plastic ones. I've got this lovely metal and wooden one. I love it because this is quite large and I feel I have good pressure and good flexibility with it. So that's why I've got that one. Okay, so let's get back to it. Right, I'm going to take some of my embossing paste. I'm going to place it on my craft sheet. Now this has glitter in it, which is cool. And as you can see, I don't have much left. Just give it a bit of a stir. Gee, next order I think I should order some more. I'm just going to place a reasonable amount because I've got a large area I would like to paste up. Oops. Put this all back in so it keeps it nicely sealed. Okay, and then I'm just going to I'm going to start with 1 drop and see how I go, because I don't want it too bright, or maybe 2 drops. There we go. I don't want it too bright. I just want it to sort of give some interest to the page. So, and I'm going to start with this first because it takes a few minutes for this to actually dry on your page. And I think that might be a good colour to start with. Okay, I'm just going to move that to the side. Open up my card base. Now this is a large card base. I might just start on this side, and I'm just going to go randomly over it because I actually want it to have sort of a bit of a feel of the grass sort of a thing. So we'll see how we go. So it doesn't matter if it's sort of splotchy-ish over, and I'm just wiping over it. Scraping bits off. Now I'm not going to go too close to the middle because I don't know what it would be like to put our house on, but that's okay. And I am just going to move this down a bit and do some more along here. Oh wow, isn't that pretty? That is so pretty. Okay, now to this side, because I want some on this side as well. Pick up some more of the paste. I might, just before I go too far, just try and move this a bit to down here and get some happening down here as well. And I don't think I mind if it's splotchy-ish. Grab some more of the paste. Just going to move this a bit more. Oh wow, this looks absolutely gorgeous. I wish you could see this in real life. So pretty. There we go. How's that? Doesn't that look awesome? I'm just going to see if I can pop a bit on here since I went over on this side. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Now, I'm just going to try and scrape as much of this off as I can. And I'm just dunking that in my tool. I actually would like to keep this little, oh no, I won't keep this little bit. Actually, I should keep this little bit, shouldn't I? Because I've got another page to do. Wouldn't mind having that with it. Okay, so what I might do is roll that up and pop it in its little Ziploc bag. Keep it airtight. Oh, that's not going to keep it airtight. Try the Ziploc bag. Because if I keep it airtight, hopefully it won't dry out. If it does, I might just try and add some water to it and see if I can use that last little bit. If I can't, oh well, it doesn't matter. I will start again. Okay, right, so that's that bit done. Now I'm just going to leave that to the side to dry, and I think that is absolutely gorgeous. Now I know I got some on here. Just brush that off. It's already drying, so but that's good. Okay, and I got glitter everywhere. Right, now I'm going to bring in my little house because I actually have my instructions, my cheat sheet on there. I'm just going to pop it over there, and I am going to bring in my scoreboard. Yeah, I think I'll bring in my scoreboard. Okay, so, oops, trying to move things around so I got room. I've moved to a smaller desk and to do my videos, and it's great, but yeah, sometimes I just need a little bit more room. Okay, so my front walls are 3.5 by, I'm doing these all in inches. So my front walls are 3.5 by 3.5, and I'm going to score 1/2 inch on 3 sides, and I'm using my small ball, and it doesn't matter which 3 sides because it's square. Okay, so 1/2 inch, and I'm going to do that on this one as well. 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, and 1/2 inch. Okay, and then on my end walls, that's these two here. Now they measure 2.5 by 3.5 inches, and we are going to score at 1/2 inch and 1.5 inches. So 1/2 inch, oops, and 1.5 inches, and 1/2 inch and 1.5 inches. And then the other thing we need to do with the roof here, we need to cut this V bit here. So what I did was I folded these in half, and since we've got the school board, we'll use the school board. Get a pencil, and I'm going to mark. Now on my notes it says 1 inch, so I'm just going to mark 1 inch on, whoops, I think I've done that wrong. Where's my rubber? Okay, got my eraser. Right, now I think it is, so 1 inch here and 1 inch here, fold this in half again, and I'm going to do 1 inch here and 1 inch here. Okay, might just stop that there. Okay, and then we are going to bring in our paper trimmer. Or will I use scissors? I'm going to use my paper trimmer because I know me, I will cut crooked. Okay, so turn that around. So what we're going to do is line up. So we're lining this point here. Actually, if you wanted to, you could do that, and that will keep that in the middle of your two guides here. And this dot here, so you want that to line up, and we're going to slice that. I might just bring it down a smidge. Oh no, it is cut through. Cool. Okay, and now I'm going to fold that, and we're going to do the same with this one. We are going to place this in our trimmer and line up everything. Make sure it's in the middle and cut at our 1 inch, just like that. Okay, and then I'm going to fold this bit here like that. Okay, so now we've got our two end walls. Now to continue on, put my trimmer away, with our other walls, we are going to score or fold on our score lines. And I'm just going to cut a bit of a V. And another bit of a V. And miter in the ends here, just so it gives you a bit of a nicer finish. we go. Oops. Put that in my bin. Okay, let's do this one. Cutting these on an angle. Miter your ends. Just like that. Okay, and now we are ready to put these together. Okay, so these are all going to end up looking like this. Okay, so it's all right, I'm just second guessing myself, making sure I have this correct. Yes, I do. I do have it correct, yay. Okay, so I'm just going to place a wee bit of glue on my tabs here, and I'm just going to line this one up, and I'm just missing that score line, just whoops, just a smidge. Oh, excuse me. Oh dear, excuse me. Do the same with this one. Oops, don't really want too much glue near the score line. There we go. And then this one. Match it up just before the score line. So it's like a mil away from the score line. There we go. And there we have the base of our house so far. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do, oops, is bring this one down and glue this one. Put glue on this tab. And then if we fold this one over, it will match perfectly to that one. There we go, and we have the start of our little gingerbread house. Isn't that cute? Okay, but before I go too much further, I actually do want to decorate this. I'm just gonna get a bit more comfortable. So I had die cut out in some basic white cardstock, some of these, because I thought, oh, this trim would look really cute along the bottom. So, and I also have my door, which I cut out from the windows dies, and I've got some windows here, and I'm going to show you also how I made these windows to go on here. And am I going to sponge around them, or am I going to leave them? I might grab my white craft ink and sponge around it. That would be cool. You know, every time I think I'm ready for a video, sometimes I feel like I'm not. Where's my white craft ink? Here it is. And a sponge. Okay, now I keep a special sponge for my white craft ink. Okay, so I'm just inking up my sponge, and I'm just going to sponge around these edges, which will give it a bit of a frosting sort of a look. That's actually really cute. And just lightly sponging it, and the door as well. Okay, got some more windows here. And I will show you, I've got a window sort of ready to go, and I'll show you how I put that all together in a second. I'll just finish sponging those. Okay, right, now, so how I did this, I got this die and ran it through on some craft stock paper, craft cardstock paper, and because this is the door, so I just sort of cut that bit and chopped it down to what I needed. So this is from the window. So what I did was, to get 2 windows, I just actually cut this piece in half, and I trimmed off these little bits here to make it smooth. And I did the same on this one. Okay, and then I have a length. Oh, I thought I had more lengths. I do. Thought I had more. Maybe I don't. That's okay. We'll just do 1 window so you can see at least. Okay, so all I did was I placed a small dot of glue in the middle. It's probably a bit too much of a dot of glue, but that's okay. And I just placed that, whoops, on there like that. And then another dot of glue, which is all probably too much, but that's okay. And then I placed that across. It's not quite centered. Oh well, that doesn't matter. It's handmade, not Hallmark. So there we go. There's another window. Now I actually thought I had more strips here to make another window, but hey, that's okay. If I want to add another window, I can always make another one later. But for now, we'll just use these. Okay, so I'm just going to place these on here, and I'm going to have a look at my frosting, which I might glue down and then glue down my door so I can get it, whoops, nice and even. That might be good. Now, I was thinking of wrapping this around. I wonder if I could get away with wrap. I could try, couldn't I? So let's give it a go. If I flatten this down like that, I might be able to glue this down like that, and then trim it off and then glue the other side down. That could work, couldn't it? Okay, let's give that a go. And where I'm going to place my glue, I'm just going to put a dot of glue in the middle here, where there's a space. There we go. And let's glue this down. That is very cute. I was going to wrap it around, but I don't think I will. Or will I? And try and line it up. Actually, I may do and line it up. Might give it a bit more stability. Maybe not with that one. How about we try this one? That might be better. Okay, so just got to remember to place some. Actually, if I dot the glue here and then try and place some glue at the ends there. This is so pretty. I absolutely love this die. This whole suite is just incredible. It's so pretty. I just love it. Now, actually, yes, it will line up like that. Oh, oops. Didn't quite glue straight. That's okay. Now I've just come off here because I wanted it to match up, because I noticed that I wanted the pattern to flow a bit. And I'm just going to pop some glue. I'm going to use my fine tip glue here. Now this actually has the clear glue and the Tombow in it. I mixed the two together just to give it a little bit more strength, if I can get it to start working. Hope it's not clogged. I don't want it to clog. Don't know. No, it doesn't seem to be. Let's try and get this going again. Maybe it's because I haven't got it tipped upside down. Or I'm being impatient. Could be that too. Well, I was going to use my fine tip glue pen. Why aren't you working? Oops. Here it comes. I'm just picking up some of this glue and I'll do it that way. There we are. I was being impatient. Oops. Okay, Let's try and get this to match around. Trim this bit off. Isn't that cute? I think it's just so adorable. Right, now, doesn't matter which side we start from, does it really? I might start here. I'm going to place my door. I'd like to use dimensionals, but because it's a pop-up card, I don't want to give it too much dimension, if that makes sense. Okay, I'm just going to pop that in the middle there. And I'm wondering if I can put a candy there for the door handle. I know it's way too big. You know what? It doesn't matter. It's a gingerbread house. But I think that's incredibly cute. Oh, I was going to show you how I made these. Okay, let's get this together. Oops. Just a couple of drops of glue. My hands are all green from the ink. And I just glued that together. Do a red one as well. So this is the tiny one. Now once again, you could use your fine tip glue if you wanted to. Just going to use my green glue. And it doesn't matter if you don't get it all down, because you're going to use your shimmery crystal effects. And that actually will help bond it down too as well when you spread that with it. There we go. Oops. Right, I'm just gonna wipe my hands because I really don't want to get this all mucky. Try them off with a hand paper towel. Okay. Right, now here's my shimmery effects, and this bottle just seems to go and go and go. So if you've never used this before, it gives dimension to things and a gloss, and it's also got glitter in it, which is absolutely gorgeous. And candy's got to have a bit of dimension. It's got to look like a lolly, and it's got to have some glitter. Well, I think it's got to have some glitter. So yes, so I'm just putting a big dollop in the middle, and then I just move it around until it has, and as you can see, this bit's not glued down properly, but it will adhere with the shimmery effects, crystal effects. And as I need more, I am just squeezing my bottle. But you can move it around so it fills in your gaps and your holes and everything, just like that. So, aren't they cute? I think they're absolutely adorable. Now I am going to move these out of the way because I can see me, like I just then put my finger in it. And that'll take about 10 minutes to dry. Now I've got sticky fingers again. So the longer you leave them to dry, probably the better, because they do get nice and firm. And that, see, so nice and firm. And they're a bit firm and plasticky sort of feeling. It's quite nice. It's cute. Okay, right. Let's get back to what we were doing. Might just put a bit more white on there. Okay, so I'm going to glue these windows down. I was actually just thinking I wouldn't mind some more colour on this, but I'm going to decorate it with the candies as well. I'm going to pop a window there. And a window here. And then I'm going to place a couple of windows on this side. Now I'm not putting glue all over the place, so I don't think it's necessary, but you might like to have it. I might just grab my alcohol markers and colour in the, I don't know, we'll see. I'll think about it while we're crafting along. Now I was going to place a window on here, but I'm not sure. I guess I could. We'll give it a go, because I'm not sure if it will bend, if that makes sense, very well. So, but I'll do one side and see what happens. Oops. Just trying to keep all my... There we go. Isn't that cute? And then I thought it'd be cute to have some candy as well. Where shall we place our candy? Put some there. Maybe one there. That looks good. Now I am being a little bit generous with the glue here, because this has got a bit of dimension on it and I don't want it to fall off. I'll put one on this side. Isn't that cute? Whoops. Please stick. I think my fingers have got glue all over them. There we go. That's better. Okay, right. Whoops. That's kind of what I was worried about. Whether it would fold or not. It will. Yeah, I'll just leave that. Maybe what I'll do is just place a candy on this side, like that. Oh, actually, I wonder if I just place a bit of glue on this side, like that. Put that halfway. Oop, let it dry. So when it folds, oh, hang on a second, it folds in, doesn't it? Oops. So this needs to fold in. So this one probably not going to work because it folds in. That's okay. What I might do, whoops, is grab our stickers from the suite. Okay, here's our cute little stickers sheets. And let's see what we have that I can cover that up with. I was just thinking of putting a star or a snowflake. Yeah, let's put a snowflake there, shall we? Because that will cover up the glue. There we go. And it's a gingerbread house, isn't it? Oh, I keep on saying this. It's a gingerbread house. Oops. Oh, my window's crooked. Oh, well. Like I said, it's a gingerbread house. Isn't that cute so far? I love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, right. Let's get rid of these. I was just thinking. The candy I just pulled off. I could always pop there. No, that's okay. That's okay. Or I could always pop it there. Ah, now that would work. Okay. Whoops. Oh dear. My poor window doesn't want to stay. Okay, let's glue this down again. Oh dear, my window's really crooked. It's a gingerbread house. Oh, I keep on reminding myself it's a gingerbread house. Okay, now let's get onto the roof, shall we? So this bit of roof is 4x4, and I am just going to grab my, actually, because it's paper, I might just fold it in half. Now I want it to go this way because I like the look of the icing. For the roof, I wanted a red roof with icing. It's kind of cute. Okay, and then we are it's all right, I'm just trying to remember how I did this. Okay, I think oh my gosh, it's not sticking. Nor is this side. I might have to put more glue on it or wait for it to dry. So what I might do is actually pop some glue on this tab here. Oops. And open this up. Okay, open this up, make sure I get it oops. Just making sure I've got it a wee bit central, just like that. and straightish. Yep, kind of central. That'll work for me. Okay, and just paste some glue on this side and pop it down. You can see my window's crooked, but that's okay. Oops, that doesn't want to stick, does it? That's okay. Nor does my star. Right, now I'm going to bring my card base in. I feel like I'm taking forever with this. And I am just going to place glue on one of the tabs. I think it's because it's quite humid here today. The glue's just not behaving. Now I want to line this middle score with the middle score of my card base. And I'm going to try and center it like so. Oops, I'm just going to place that down, and then I'm going to put glue onto here. There we go, making sure I get glue everywhere. And I'm just going to place the other side of my card down. I'm just going to hold it for a minute while it adheres. Oops, I did say a minute. Yes, it's quite humid here today, and I'm finding the glue's just not sticking like it normally does. I'll just take that glue booger off. There we go. Right, let's see how. Might push it down from this side as well. Just, like I said, I think it's just the weather today. It's just going to take a wee bit to adhere. So what do we think of this grass? A wee bit to adhere. I think I should have used some tear tape. Because it just does not want to stick. Which is unusual. Anyway, while I'm waiting for that to dry, I am just thinking about what I'm going to put on top here. Now, I don't have much DSP left. It's getting a bit far and few between. Yeah. Ooh. What about something like that on it? Not sure. Anyway, what I might do is actually think about that, because when I have finished this album, I will do a walkthrough with you, and you can see the finished product. But like I showed with my little sample here, you can make it into a card size, and yeah, if you want to, here are the measurements and the score bits. So if you want to take a screenshot of that, feel free. If you want to know what products I used. I don't know if you can read all of that, but you're welcome to take a screenshot of that. And in the description box, I will have my shop. You are welcome to go and look for these products and get them, and yeah, have a go yourself. And enjoy making these wonderful cards for Christmas. I think it'd be really cute to send to a really good friend. Yeah. Little surprise inside, gingerbread. So I know I might do another one of these and send it to a few of my friends in America. I think that'd be cute because I can't sit there and have Christmas with them, so it'll be nice to actually send them a little house, gingerbread house, so they know that we can have coffee and gingerbread over the net. Don't you love the net for that? All right, everyone, you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you soon. Happy crafting, everyone. Bye for now.